possible hate crime, and it comes one day before Passover. A gunman goes on a rampage in Kansas City. Police say the shooter asked people if they were Jewish, and if they responded yes, he opened fire. 2 people were killed outside a Jewish community center, and a 3rd person died at a Shalom retirement community. Robert Lyles is in Northwest D.C., where he spoke to a local rabbi about the tragedy, and we're also learning some late-breaking details. Robert?
Well, Candace, even though the suspected shooter is in custody, we are told that synagogues remain on alert. Did this shooter act alone? What was his motive? At Ohev Shalom, the National Synagogue here on 16th Street, the rabbi has been in contact with people at the shooting scene, and they tell him people of Jewish faith were the targets.
We are one with the people of Kansas City.
A heart-sick Rabbi Shmuel Hertzfeld says before forming a quorum for tonight's prayer at Ohev Shalom, he spoke directly with people who were inside the Jewish Community Center in Overland Park, Kansas. His associates saw and heard the shooting, and Rabbi Hertzfeld says there's no doubt this was a hate crime.
I pretty quickly found out that it was an attack targeted against Jewish people. The shooter wanted to kill Jews.
In fact, a rabbi in Kansas told a local TV station how the shooter allegedly selected his victims.
He's apparently an older gentleman and was asking people before he shot if they were Jewish or not. The person identified himself at the example of Village Shalom as being Jewish, he then shot.
2 of the victims, a 14-year-old boy and his grandfather, were gunned down with a shotgun while sitting in a parked car in the Jewish Center parking lot. Then the gunman, identified only as a white male in his 70s, ran to a nearby Jewish retirement center, shooting 5 others and killing 1, say police. The shooter then surrendered at a nearby school, smiling and ranting this. And with police investigating a hate crime but unclear on the motive, Rabbi Hertzfeld is stepping up security here.
And we've been in touch with our security experts about that, and the Chief Lanier immediately reached out.
And this information just in, 2 of the shooting victims have been identified. They are 14-year-old Rhett Griffin Underwood. He was a high school freshman, and his grandfather, William Lewis Corporon. He was a local physician. Those who know the teen and his grandfather say they were members of a Methodist church. And there is much more. We are learning that that Jewish Community Center was filled earlier today with teenagers auditioning for a local talent show. That is the latest live in Northwest Washington. I'm Robert Lyles, ABC 7 News.
All right, Robert, one more note about this. President Obama offered his condolences to the victims and their families. He called the shooting heartbreaking and also promised the necessary resources to support the investigation. The Jewish Community Center of Greater Kansas City also posted a message on Facebook, in part reading, "Our hearts go out to the families who have suffered loss on this tragic day. Our heartfelt gratitude as well to all those in Kansas City and around the world who have expressed sympathy and concern and support."